How much did you sleep last night?
Oh, surprisingly pretty well.
Are you sure? Because I've only slept for 5 hours last night, and I'm not even an IB student.
Well, have you heard of Mimpi Indah? Hello, judges. This was an actual conversation I had with my friend last night, and it was this conversation that showed that this app was needed. This app, Mimpi Indah, helps you sleep better, and it does that through different means, such as medical workers, sleeping tracking graphs, and more.
Many people around the world are having trouble with sleep. 85% of Americans consume caffeine on a daily basis. A lot of caffeine is not good for the body as it can lead to restlessness, shakiness, insomnia, and more. 85% of the adults who do not get enough sleep are stuck to their screens. 51% of the global population is getting less than the average amount of sleep per night.
We noticed that there is a lack of education around sleep, hence this app contains a rich amount of resources for the consumer. We also want it to be incredibly affordable and flexible to be able to highlight the accessibility. This app is unique, not hyperbole because it is factual when compared to other apps that market towards sleep. Somnus, Calm, Headspace, Slumber, Aura, and Sleep Easy. They all support sleep in a holistic manner and sell products. We want to help consumers to get better sleep through licensed medical support. When opening the app, you could see our main different features. The first one is the calendar and sleeping tracker that helps people to be able to become aware of how many hours they need sleep. The second one is a mood graph and optional independent journaling. This feature helps consumers to be able to reflect on what sleeping techniques are working or not for them. Questionnaires help determine whether the consumers may have a sleeping disorder and be able to identify the person's lifestyle. After the completion of the questionnaire, the consumers will receive the results on whether or not they have a sleeping disorder, which they will then be advised to visit their local hospital to verify if it is true. Finally, professional support. These are licensed medical workers who are willing to help you in different ways: consultation, prescription, and articles.
The images in front of you is what the app would look like.
Our pricing strategy for the app is freemium, where the valuable features would have to be paid as listed below. Each of the articles would be 50 cents in US currency. However, it would be converted to rupiah. A monthly subscription towards the article is $15 per month. We will also take a 10% commission rate from the appointments made between the medical worker and the consumer, and the prescription would be charged at the standard price of 50 cents. The prices are purposely affordable to be able to stay true to our business principles, which will be stated by Rehan.
Mimpi Indah strives to provide privacy and flexibility for all users using the app. The flexibility is for that the users can, the app is accessible and people with different lifestyles, while the privacy is so that the consumers would feel safe and secure while using the app. We will make sure to have a high quality app and product for everyone and ensure quick support to troubleshoot any problems. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Adjani, and he is Rehan Varwani, and I'm an IB student who is with a lot of heavy workloads. So I personally think that this app would be very useful for me.
Yep, and this is my first year of high school, so the workload is very different from middle school. So I haven't been getting as much sleep as I used to. So this is a problem for me also.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Very clean, concise presentation. I think we have a question from Jeffrey.
Yes, so Rehan and Adjani. So first of all, this is a really, really great idea. I'm just letting you know that this sleep problem is not only for kids, but as we grow older, the harder we sleep as well. So this is really important, and sleep is definitely very, very important. So just a question on, so this app will be targeting Indonesian market or global market?
So when we start the company, it'll probably be in Indonesia. However, if the company starts to grow, we could always outreach to other countries.
And what language do you want to use it?
For Indonesia, since we're going to start, it'll probably be in Indonesia. So a lot of people could actually access this app. And however, if we do want to grow again, it could be in English.
Yeah, so it will be in Bahasa initially, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that's one differentiation point, because I use a couple of those apps, and while I'm okay to listen to those in English, but if you can make a Bahasa version, I don't know how many apps are there, but I think that's a good start, good idea. This is something that you can start with only few recordings or few articles. You do not need to create like hundreds, right? You can just try to see what is some of the most popular tracks in some of these apps. Create that in Bahasa, right? So this can be simple. You can create the MVP first, meaning that just maybe you can even try to post this in YouTube. It's free. You do not need to create any app, right? And then you can create this recording and you can share this to your friends. Say, hey, what do you think of this?
Oh,
if you love it, then you can create the app, right? So that's the thinking about creating MVP, getting the market response, and when you have like a lot of downloads, a lot of positive response, and you can create an app. So just an idea, but this is great idea, guys. So keep working on it.
This that was actually kind of a similar idea to what our marketing strategy would be, because we probably want to kind of show advertisements of this app, or kind of like a preview of what this app would be through social media, especially because I personally know a lot of people who don't get enough sleep due to social media. So when they see that through Instagram or Facebook or basically other social media, they could, and it's late at night and they see this app, they might think that this is a good idea for them.
Yeah, and maybe just one more thing. It might not even need social media. You can use like a recording in WhatsApp, and then you can just pass it around. I mean, you can forward it, right? And then the good thing about this recording, like audio note in WhatsApp, is that we can accelerate the speed, right? So we can play around with that compared to YouTube. So this is something that's quite practical that you can try out before investing in them.
Yes, that's a good idea. Thank you.
Rahmat, and then we have a question from the audience, Kaila.
Yeah, just question and a comment. How are you gonna track the sleeping time, and how would you want to do that? Because typically we all using this, right? We all have sleeping problems as we go older.
Yes.
So I know that people use typically gadget as well, like Fitbit or Garmin watch. How you guys are gonna do that?
Rehan, would you like to answer this, or should I? Okay.
I can answer. So first, the consumer or like the user of the app would set a goal for their sleep. So it would typically be in Indonesia time, so either Jakarta time or an hour ahead. And before they sleep, they would log in their like time that they're going to bed. And when they wake up, they would log in the time that they wake up. And then the app would like create the percentage that you have got of your sleep like prediction or like goal.
Yeah, we did this mainly because when we searched up about this app idea and how this actually works, because we know a lot of other technologies that actually have this, but a lot of people say that this isn't actually accurate, and we don't want to give them kind of a false hope that they are improving. So I feel like this is like it kind of is a two-way relationship where you want the consumers to be honest about whether they are improving or not.
So basically logging. So one comment, which is good, which is fine to start this, right? Because the technology to develop the gadget may be quite difficult as well. One thought that I saw using your looking at your revenue model is that you're trying to charge let's say articles, which may be difficult because a lot of things are offered for free here in Indonesia. However, maybe you could expand by working with people who offer, let's say, sleeping tools. There's a lot of people like, Huggy blanket or, chamomile tea and all that kind of stuff. So you can work with them as well.
Yeah.
Thanks. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Kaila, one quick question for Kaila, and then we'll go to Mark and Baran.
How are you better than other companies then? Yeah.
Oh, so yeah.
How are you better than other companies?
Oh, okay. So when we looked at our market research, they all focus on things such as meditation, or to help you have like a better pillows, pillowcases, or they just give you a very logistics approach where they would calculate the amount of hours you get, such as Aura. And we are kind of our USP in the app is to able to show that this your support to help you get better sleep, which will overall affect your health actually, is through medical support. So through doctors, through ARNPs, through pharmacists and other medical workers, honestly.
Okay, thank you.